Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with another installment of my long-abandoned series, You Pay, I'll Play. This is a game called Gunpoint, which my friend Sam got me as a present. And I know some people just watch the first few moments of a video like this to get the player's impression of the game. All they're here for is the review, in which case I'll start with that, but of course if you'd like to skip ahead, there will be some gameplay. This game, I think, is very cool. It is like a 2D stealth puzzle hacking action platformer sort of dealio. It's very inventive. It's very novel. The designers were extremely creative people and came up with a game that is genuinely innovative, which is rare in this day and age. I like it a lot. I have a few minor critiques of the game and one major one. The major one is that the game is just a bit too short for $10. My friend Sam got it for me at a discount. It was only $2.50, and I think $2.50 is an appropriate price for the length of this game. I think it's an extremely delightful little gem that I'm grateful that he got me because I would never have heard about it otherwise. So I recommend it if you can get it on sale. I wouldn't recommend it for $10 unless, of course, you like this video so much that you're just blown away by it. Again, just keep in mind then the game is going to be over a little bit sooner than you might expect. What I'm going to do is sort of a new game from scratch, just so you can see what it opens up with. And the game is kind of interesting. It really throws you into it. Alright, that's you. You just jumped over and fell into this building. And when I first played this, I actually didn't quite understand what was happening, so I will narrate a little bit more than what you can just see here. My phone is ringing, and then this is the woman who is calling me. She says, "Did you get just thrown out of a plate glass window?" She saw you falling. And you say, "No," and then she says, "I work at the gun company across the road. Someone just got thrown out of your apartment window." You're like, "I don't want to talk about it." And she's like, "Okay, I'm more interested in this." You're like, "Well, try to move on. What'd you need?" And here's where we get to the goods. Her name is Selena Delgado. Her boss, Rook, says that you're a kind of freelance spy, and she has a job for you. Do you want to come up? And you're like, "Sure, buzz me in." So you're a freelance spy in this game. You go into places and you do freelance spy things. It's all two-dimensional. I'm going to move here, go up the stairwell. And then somebody over here, look, oh my god, he fucking shoots her. He jumps down, shoots her some more, and then he runs away. So the person who just hired you for a job got shot and kicked out of the window. Alright, I'm going to go over here, call this elevator, get in it, and go up. Alright, so here's her body, and that's the introduction to the game. Congratulations on purchasing your new Bullfrog brand Hyper Trousers. Caution, a maximum strength jump may shatter glass ceilings, windows, and children? Outdoor use only. That's for amateurs. I'm a professional. So you jump, break out of your window, fall over here, and that's how the game starts. Welcome to Gunpoint. Okay, we're gonna skip past the credits. So now Melanie Rook, which is the boss of the woman who was just shot to death and killed, calls you and says, "Hey, do you have time to talk?" And you're like, "I didn't kill her." She says she knows. She watched the footage, and it turns out basically that you walked right in front of the camera on the way into the elevator. You may remember me doing that, right before the woman was killed. And so the East Point police are gonna try to book you for an easy conviction. These dialogue choices don't usually matter, but sometimes they do. So basically what the woman tells you is she knows that you're innocent, and she wants to find out who the real killer is, and she is going to help you delete the video footage copies. The first few missions are rather introductory. So let's review here. We can walk left, we can walk right. I can click my mouse button to charge up a jump and sort of aim it. One other cool thing about this game is that you can actually stick to the walls, and you can fall off, you know, kind of gracelessly like that. Or you can be a little bit more graceful about it. When you come up to the edge of a balcony, if you press the down key, you can actually climb on down like that. You can also, as you just saw here, you can actually hang on to kind of like the undersides of walls. So the game lets you be pretty graceful, actually, in how you move about. Alright, let's go in the elevator. Now, elevators are kind of interesting. If you're in an elevator like this, guards will not see you. They'll just walk by you. They can't, like, look in. But when an elevator reaches the floor, all the guards on the floor will look in that direction, because they hear the elevator go ding. So how come they can hear the elevator but won't go look at it? I don't know. Every level has an optional objective, which is just story stuff. You can read some emails from people. I'm not going to show them in this video. because they're just story stuff, they don't actually matter. And there's also a main objective, which you have to hack in order to beat the mission. Now, I can either walk out of here the quiet way, or I can jump out of the window. And I think it's pretty obvious which choice is superior. We're done here. At the end of each mission, you get like a rating from your client for how good you were, like whether you hurt anybody, whether anybody saw you, whether you made any noise, and how much time it took. Honestly, none of this crap matters. You still get paid the amount of money that you deserve for the mission. And that's just if you're one of those people who cares about achievements and stuff. Okay. Now there's 4 more places where we have to delete the video footage. Let's take a quick look at the upgrades here. So every mission that you complete, you get an upgrade point. You can either use it to increase your maximum strength of the jumps, or the charge up time, so you can get up to your maximum strength more quickly. Personally, I prefer to go for the maximum strength, but to be totally honest, it really doesn't matter that much. You can also change your upgrade points at will. I like that about this game, that it doesn't like force you to commit to anything. And there's a shop here where you can buy cool stuff, but we don't have any money yet, so let's go ahead to the next mission. So again, we're still in the introductory mode of this game. I will actually get into some quote-unquote real missions in a moment. So this is our first mission with a guard. Now, guards are pretty stupid. They can't hear you at all. You can be like, tra-la-la-la. But where your mouse is red, that's where the guard can see. And guards will shoot on sight. They will just shoot you and you just die. It's not like you have hit points or anything. You're just dead. So you have to... The guards are very, very dumb, but they're very effective if you do get in front of them. Now, you can pounce on a guard, punch him, and then get off. Down here we have another situation. The guard is here, standing behind a closed door. You have no way of opening this door, but guards will look for a light switch and start walking around if things go dark. So there's a light switch right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit it, stick to the ceiling, and now the guard will come out looking for who to turn out the lights. I'm going to pounce on him, punch him, and get off. Ba-boom. So I cleared the video footage here. There's the optional objective, which again I'm not going to read because it's just for story stuff. In most levels, of course, the optional objective is actually quite difficult to get to, or at least requires some effort. In the first mission so far, it was just trivial. Alright, so the next mission here requires crosslink. Let's go to the shop, which we conveniently just have barely enough money to buy it, and spend our next upgrade point, and move ahead. Now, the first time I played this game, I was like, crosslink, okay, whatever. But this is actually like a critical part of the game. This is like a big deal, this crosslink. So, it's like the core of the game, really. This first level, where we use the crosslink, is just an introduction. There's no guards or anything. Crosslink mode allows you to rewire the electronic circuits of things, and you activate it by scrolling your mouse wheel up. So here I'm in normal mode, now I'm in crosslink mode, and what I can do is I can change the connections of things. I can change this light switch, which right now is operating that lamp, to instead operate that door. And as you can imagine, that sets up a lot of really cool puzzles and opportunities for things in this game. Figuring out how to rewire things to get to where you need to go. Let's break out of the glass, and we're done. Now, that again wasn't any real gameplay, that was just introducing you to the mechanic of using a crosslink. So let's now actually do a real mission here. Or did I? Oh, okay, I guess we're just not having a conversation. Alright, so here we are. We got some guards we gotta take care of, and we need to, you know, get over here. The main objective. There's an optional objective somewhere, I assume. I don't see it. Whatever. Anyway, so there's a guard here. Let's just pounce on him. Some people really like to, you know, play ninja and not kill anybody. I am not one of those people. Now, here's an interesting conundrum. If I go up this stairwell, as soon as I come out of here, this guard's gonna shoot me, and I'm just gonna show you what happens if I do that. See, guards are, you know, they're pretty effective at shooting. This introduces the game's autosave system. It's extremely forgiving. You can just autosave to some number of seconds ago and keep on playing, so it's like no big deal to die, and I like that a lot because I'm not a hardcore gamer. So how do we solve this problem? I gotta get up here. Well, I'm gonna rewire this light switch to that light. Turn it off. Now the guard starts walking around. And when he's walking around, he's not always got his eye on the stairwell. Now I can come up here, pounce on him, punch him, and there we go. Now, are there any laptops here? The optional objectives? light switch to open the door. And we can move out of here. So it's really good. This is when I said earlier that this was a, you know, creative game. This is what I meant. Like, that's something I haven't really done in any other games before. Spend my upgrade points, making my jumps better. These are all going pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and do another mission. So there's another facility with a copy of the storage. Okay, sure, let's go ahead and do this thing. Alright, so this level's a bit more involved. Let's take a look at the situation. We've got a guard looking at this door here. Guard looking out the window there. Guard looking this way here, but there's a door blocking his sight. And I can't really get in anywhere except for right here, where there's a door open for some strange reason. Okay, so let's take a look at our crosslink mode. We have the opportunity to do a lot of different things here. I could go up the stairwell, pounce on this guard. He'd fall out the window, because I'd break the glass behind him, most likely. And, well, let me actually see if perhaps I can just do a soft jump. Oh yeah, just a little love jump. Alright, take out that guard, and I gotta figure out what to do next. So if I open up this door, this guard will just shoot me. So what I'm gonna do instead is not do any crosslinking at the moment. Let's just flick the switch, go to the ceiling, wait for this guard to come over here. Alright, take him out. Perfect. Now, that's my main objective. I could call it quits here, but I would like to, you know, find the option. Oh no, sorry, that was an optional objective. Apparently the main objective is down here, so I do need to actually keep playing the game. Good job, Boris. Okay, so we're going to now use this power socket to take out this guard. I'll show how this works. So first I'm gonna rewire that switch to that light, turn it off, and then, oh, I did not mean to jump. And then I'm going to rewire the switch to this power socket. If you activate a power socket when there's a guard near it, the guard will get electro zapped. So I'm gonna wait for him, and he's dead. Okay. Now remember, if I just take the elevator down here, this guard will turn his head and look at me. So what I wanna do is turn off the light, make him start walking around. I'm gonna undo that connection so that the light switch is broken so he keeps on walking around. I am going to now open that door down there. I'm gonna make sure this camera's not connected to anything. And what I'm gonna do here is just wait for the guard to be facing away. I'm gonna come down here and beat the crap out of him. Kabonk. Cameras in this game don't really do anything, which I find a little bit anticlimactic. Because, like, the reason this whole story is happening is because you got caught on camera. But after that, walk in front of a camera, nobody gives a fuck. Well, whatever. We're not here for the story. So let's go ahead and, oh, there's another objective here. There's a lot of terminals here that I need to actually get through. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and open the door with that light switch. Did I get everything? I think I got everything I needed to get. Got that, got that, got that. Okay, let's move on out of here. A+, woo! Alright. So that concludes our business. Good, stop talking, okay. Alright, so now we have another client who's offering us some work. I will go ahead and buy this wire jack. Spend another upgrade point. And this person says, hi, sorry to bother you guys. I don't know if this is the right place to post this, but I've just been arrested for murder and I don't really know anyone, so I used my one call to post this. Hope you can help, Katie. Okay, Katie. So this person, I'm gonna just go ahead and summarize this. This person has been charged with the murder of the woman who died in the introductory scene of the game. And the reason that she can't be exonerated is because all the security footage has been deleted. Whoops. So in clearing your own name, you've actually caused this poor Katie to be charged for the murder. Alright, so, blah, blah, blah. We need, I actually don't know what we're doing here. It doesn't really make a difference. Who cares, right? You can read the story if you want to. Alright, so let's check out crosslink mode. as you can see, there's not really much going on here. I can't do anything. And the reason for that is that there's actually a different grid. So that's the second layer of the main mechanic of this game, is the fact that you can't just like always, you know, change light switches to open everything you want. Different items are on different grids. So for example, to activate these things, I would need to get over here to this green highlighted thing. That would give me access to the green grid. So that is the extra layer. Obviously the game would be a little bit too easy if you could just, you know, always do whatever you wanted. Now here, I'll show you off another mechanic. You can actually connect cameras to stuff. So I'm gonna connect this camera to the door. That way when I walk in front of the camera, the door actually opens. Okay, so let's go down here, hack the green box, and now the green stuff is available to me. So now I can in fact use that light switch to open the door, for example. There's a motion sensor here. I can connect this to things. Right now, the motion sensor is set so that when someone walks through it, that door activates. What I'm going to do is cut this connection so I can get in here, and this is the optional objective. Okay. Alright, now there's a guy sitting up here. Can't do anything to this door. What I will do, I think, is open up this door down here by walking through the motion sensor and then cutting the link, just so I have an easy way out. And let's go up here. Alright, and I'm eavesdropping on his conversation to help clear, you know, Katie's name. Blah, 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 okay. I still can't go in there, there's no way for me to get in there. But that's all you have to do in this mission is eavesdrop on that guy. This is another, you know, introductory-ish mission. Obviously, there's not really much going on there, except just showing you the wire jack thing, which is that you have to sometimes hack into other circuits to be able to cross-link them. So we tell her what's going on. There's, you know, some intrigue here that we're not going to get into. Keep digging, okay. Why are they recording Jackson's phone call? So this is the guy that we think might have really killed him. It's Jackson. Somebody's somebody's husband. And here you have a choice of missions. You're eventually gonna have to do both of them to actually finish this game. I'll go ahead and take this one for fun. It's amusing. First, let's see if I can buy anything. Land silently from any height. That seems good. So now I can land silently from any height. Notice that you can always return the things that you buy, so you can experiment. You don't have to, you know, be a genius and know everything in advance to commit to it all. Alright, so this is the CEO of Intex, which is like a competing company to Rook, which is where that woman died, and the CEO of that company helped you delete the footage and all that stuff. Okay, blah, blah, blah. This is her competitor, so now he's actually giving us a mission to steal from Rook, which is the person who formerly hired us. Initially, I had some serious qualms about taking this mission on because I didn't want to betray the woman who helped me avoid getting imprisoned, but you have to do it all anyway at the end, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is a bit of an interesting mission. These guys are enforcers. You actually can't pin them down, so I can't just like jump on them and punch them to death. You pretty much have to avoid them. There's no way around it. Starting off, I don't have much I can do here. But what I will do is connect the switch to that trap floor so that enforcer falls to his death. That is one of the few ways that I can actually take care of enforcers. Now this one, notice there's a power outlet over here. So if I can get him walking around, I could actually get him to walk in front of this power outlet and use the switch to kill him. Fortunately, he's not walking around at the moment, and I can't cut this light because the light's on a different circuit. So what I'm going to do instead is the following. Going to trigger that switch, jump out of there, get in, call. When the elevator dings, he turns this way. So now he's facing in a different direction, which means that I can actually go up the stairs without informing him that of my presence. Now again, I could jump on him, but it won't work. I'll just show you. I stagger him and then he shoots me. So, not that great. I wonder if you can actually, like, jump on him enough times to jump him out the window? No. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go up the stairs, wirejack this. So now I have access to the blue circuit, which means I can get that light to go off. And Oh, how do I actually... No, oh, I need to go down the stairs. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this blue camera to the light switch. So that the light goes off and he starts walking around. Then I'll connect that light switch to the power socket. So when he walks in front of it, I can activate the power socket and zap him out. So at this level, we saw two ways you can deal with an enforcer. You can make them fall or you can zap them. But honestly, most of the time, you actually just can't deal with them and you have to avoid them. Now I'm going to activate the camera to trigger up this trapped floor. I'm going to jump down here, use the light switch to open the door. Hackety wackety. And jump out of there. Oh wow, that was some pretty amazing spymanship right there. Showing you, how it's done in the biz. Is there an optional objective somewhere? Yes, there is. Let's go up and get it for completeness sake. Doobity-boop. Again, that's just story. I don't even know why I'm getting it, honestly, because it doesn't actually matter. As you can see, with a few upgrade points, your jumping becomes quite superhuman. And I think that would be a good place to pause this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and or subscribe, and I'll be back soon with some more gameplay of Gunpoint. I'll get into some of the more challenging missions. I'm not sure I'm going to do the whole game. I don't know if anyone really would care enough to watch it, but just to show off some more of the gameplay if you're still on the fence, there'll be at least one more video for it. Alright folks, I'll see you again soon. Take care.